Alrighty. So last time we finished Outer Wild. Well, we finished the story of Outer Wilds, and we went to the Eye of the Universe and did the weird trippy shit. But we're not done, because there's DLC. I don't know how to access the DLC. Time to go again. Also, yes. Since I don't know how to access. Look, the only thing I know is that when I loaded up the game with the DLC, it prompted me that there is a new exhibit at the museum or the observatory or both. So that's what we're going with. And you shut your beautiful fish mouth, Patinga, until I give up and beg for help. Okay? Okay. It may not be very long in the grand scheme of things. I know that you've done no major spoilers, but I know that you want to help me. So I could see you giving me hints. Not like you're the type of person to tell me shit that I can get. I know you want to help, and it's very nice that you want to help. It doesn't mean that you will, though. Yes. This is also true. I feel like every single time I come around here, I take the fucking ridiculously long. Deep space radio. Oh no, that's just the radio tower. Never mind. The radio tower here on Timber Hearth was built to receive transmissions from our deep space satellite, and to this day still houses the first ever photos taken of the entire solar system. These photos were made possible by the deep space satellite's unusual vertical orbit that carries it high above and below the plane of the solar system. Thanks to a recent upgrade, the deep space satellite is now responsible for generating the real-time solar system map used by our newest astronaut. Okay. Okay. Do we start a new death counter now that we're onto the DLC? You didn't have to wait long for the stupidity, did you? I know that we've already been there, but that was before I got the DLC. It's also entirely possible that instead of going here, I should have gone to the radio tower on Timber Hearth. That might have made more sense as the first point of call. Thinking about it, that might have made a lot more sense. Oh. 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 I brokered it. I brokered it. I got an achievement for breaking it, but I brokered it. Gabbro here, checking in on the deep space satellite per ground control's request to check out a possible equipment problem. See, Hornfells? I do too work. You know, I wouldn't mind being a satellite. It's peaceful out here, among distant stars and the soft, velvety darkness. Bet it's awfully nice for naps, too. Alright, the lens. Alright, little satellite, let's see what the trouble is. Everything looks a-okay, ground control. No dust or scratches on the lens, and no evidence of sparking or violent explosions. Guess that rules out an equipment malfunction after all. Hear that, pal? You're in great shape. Keep up the good work out there. Can I... I was gonna say, can I fix it? Did it? I don't think I can fix it. Did it? Well, I fucked up. This bodes well. It's fine. It's fine. Well, I ain't got no map. Let's go check out the radio tower. Figured I'd check looking up and down. Just because the only other thing is the fact that all of the solar system so far has been on the same, like, x-axis. There it is. I can go inside it now. And is there anyone over here? Because I don't think there was anyone by this campfire before. Despite my checking on them at least 1,000 times over, the images are still not ready to print over in the radio tower. Well, it's like they say, a watched satellite never transmits data. That's a little joke for you, journal. No one says that. Someday, I'll have to study the mechanics of how time manages to slow to a syrupy crawl whenever I'm anticipating something. In the meantime, I turn to Gabbro, our resident expert in leisurely whiling away the hours, who recommends the following. Oh, I think I did read this. Yeah, I did read this. But yeah, this, we couldn't get in here before. So that looks like the quantum moon is visiting Timber Hearth. That looks like the quantum moon's visiting Giant's Deep. And this one, the twins, the Ember twins. Hey, Gabbro. Hi. And we're recording. It's been 2 days since the launch of the Deep Space Satellite, and I'm about to view the first batch of photos. Let the record show that on this historic day, Outer Wilds Ventures has... Ah, they're printing! They're printing! Here they come! Stars above, will you look at that? There's Brittle Hollow, and look there, that's Hollow's lantern. And there's Giant Steep, and the Quantum Moon! I'm speechless, completely speechless! Every single astral body in our magnificent solar system looking stunning from every angle in each of these 3 images, and in colour no less. Now this is art. I could stare at these photos forever. Doesn't Timber Hearth look tiny from... Hold on. What is that? That can't be right. What? That's... I mean, that's not even possible. Am I interpreting this photo correctly? What's even stranger is it doesn't show up in either of the other photos. Just this one. Well, that must have been an equipment malfunction, I suppose. Only sensible explanation for it. I'll radio Gabbro and ask them to go examine the satellite's lens for defects. It's not the atmosphere. Around there, I don't... Wait. That's Timber Hearth. That's Giant's Deep. That's the twins. That's Hollow. That's Dark. What are you? I might be looking for a black hole. Which also might be fucking difficult. Without... What is that? Is that a satellite? Is that legitimately a satellite that I've just never seen? That's the model! My god. Isn't it? Deorbit the Harthian satellite. Fucking. Well, it's not fucking matched, is it? I'm sure it's fine. That's Whitehall Station, right? What did that just lock onto? Oh, the deep space satellite. Yeah, I did kind of fuck it up. Really should have made a note of where the planets were rather than the angle. Because it was what, angle 40? 40 degrees? I'm gonna get blown soon. Oh wait, no, I'm not, because I died. It's still not that far away, though. I haven't seen any kind of a shadow on the sun yet, though. Because it looked like the sun was eclipsed. But... I'm not forgetting a planet, am I? And it was just another planet? I don't think so. And I don't think it was Whitehall Station. Hey, D. How you doing? How the fuck did you... Why does it feel like we're just gonna go straight into the sun? I know that I fucked up by breaking the satellite. I'm sorry. It wasn't intentional. I might just be on the wildest fucking goose chase. I think the point is that there's probably something in a vertical orbit rather than a horizontal orbit to the plane that the rest of the solar system is on. Can I find that thing orbiting? Probably not when I've knocked out the map system. I can still find it. You'll tell me that much. Yeah, okay, yes. I probably could actually find it. But how long does it take for the satellite to do a full orbit? I can't tell because I can't use the solar system map. I also... don't know if I've knocked the satellite out of orbit. I was thinking maybe it would be lit up. Was that the satellite, or is it fucking behind me? Hmm. Oh, is that the interloper? Oh no, I think that's the pod that got sent out. The probe. That's a smudge in real life. Well, it's got to be along the satellite's orbit. Well, I found it. It's a lot closer to the sun than I thought it was. It looks like it's a black hole. That's why. Fucking let me go back. I want to go back. Let me go back. What is it, sweet baby? What if I just completely... What? I mean, that's kind of weird looking. What? What do you want? Little green men? Hold on, because one must... Never mind, she moved. You found it, have fun. Yeah. Unknown language. Okay, so this isn't the Nomai. Huh? It's activated by light. The fuck? It's a halo ring. This feels very missed now. I don't understand the language. Immediately says fuck you and starts going off-road. Because I'm a cunt. So we've got like mangrove style trees. I've just fully said, nah, fuck you, I'm going wherever I want. I don't think there necessarily is anything. I do indeed have my methods. They may be rooted in a form of madness. But I have them. This is insulated. I may have fucked up. I may have fucked up. Okay, so those are rapids. Oopsie. But hey, I found the thing, and I did it all by myself. Hey, hold up a sec. Yeah, I already know about the launch codes. What? No, I was going to tell you about using the ship log to set destination markers for locations you've visited before. It's a brilliant feature, if I say so myself. Dead useful, and the risk it poses of shorting out the fuel regulator and causing the ship to explode is so minimal that only Ghosten would worry about it. Wait, so how do I use it? When you're on your ship, open up its log to the location you want to mark. Anywhere's fine, as long as you've been there at least once. Hop in the pilot seat, and the ship will throw up a destination marker on your display. It's that easy. Wow, Slate, how'd you come up with these incredible ideas? I do the best I can with what I've got. Really? You're too kind. That was extraordinarily convenient timing. Thanks. Sure thing, Hatchling. Anyway, I got a fire to enjoy and you got launch codes to grab. Go wild with the marking feature while you're out there. Just try not to follow it directly... so directly you fly into the sun, okay? Now find it again. Why, game? Why did you tell him? Because game tells things. And what was my final count for the base game? Good question. Wait, no, it said I needed to go to the log. Stranger. To be fair, I did know that it could do that already. So it's fine. I need to cleanse that list. 58. And I would have found it again, now that I have a rough idea of where it is. We would have been fine. I just wish I could understand this linguage. Are there multiple entrances? There must be. I feel like this is literally just... Okay, yeah. So it just depends, like, which side you approach it from, I guess, because we're approaching it from the outer side, whereas this time we went on the inner side. Yeah. Okay. Okay, this time I'll actually go to the structures. Stick. Not just stick, but deliberately made tool. Is more than just stick. Okay, these aliens were tall. And they had a game reminiscent of chess. I guess that's what they looked like. I could put the lantern down, but... Okay. The lantern is broken. Is that going to be a problem? Kind of avian? They kind of look owl-ish, but with... with antlers. Oh! It doesn't work because it's broken. Okay, I need to fix... Wait a minute. I have a feeling they won't... Okay, fine. I tried. I tried. Okay, there was multiple of them. Already holding lantern. Lantern doesn't fit. Oh, because this is just a fucking slide reel. You know what? That would work. I think they foresaw... that the sun was going to explode, or they saw the... Oh. Or they saw the eye. I don't know, I need to find a lantern that's not fucked first. Pardon me. Yeah, I can't completely game this. Wait a minute. I can't see shit. Fuck it. Things. Things and indeed stuff. Look, I have a lantern. And that's great. But you know what would be better? There's a lantern that works. Putting that out there. Just floating the idea past you. What if take lantern to church? Is either church or it's a giant bug zapper. Okay, so they were being lazy with an instrument. They did some fishing. They did some meditation, or they pondered the sky. And then they did some... They did some rafting. I don't know. I don't know. But, doesn't fucking matter. I got a lantern. Strong, I've got a jar of dirt. Energy. Okay, so... That looks like that could either be the sun or the eye of the universe. That looks like it's a... Oh, shit! My lantern! No! Well... Wait, because this is a ring, is the wave cyclical? No. No, it just stopped. Okay. Well, that doesn't help. Damn it! I was just getting somewhere. Okay, I don't think it wants to let me do that. That's fair. I mean, I could just ride it the other way. Is there anything Oh, they all went. They all went out. Well... that's creepy. That's creepy as fuck. Oh, I just realized that's the only one that had the planet in it. Oh, what am I doing? I can... I mean, that guy looks like he didn't want to be there. Or at the same time, like he really wanted to be there. Wait. What was powering the lanterns? Because why did the lanterns go out? Is it because they were powered by their, like, soul energies? Sun's looking real red. Sun's looking real red. Do they survive going through the rapids? They do. Okay. Fuck. Uh-oh. We're fine. Okay, we might not be fine. What the fuck? No! What happened? No! Why is it just as I get to places? There's lanterns that still work. I don't know how gravity's keeping them anywhere. Okay, no, they do go out if you get them wet. I can't stand on my own drone. Put it down. Put it down! Okay, well, everything's exploding. Everything is decidedly not awesome. And the world is ending, so. Yeah. Okay. Okay. But we're getting somewhere. So I could go to the place that's flooded. I could go there before it floods, maybe. Unless that's scripted, which I hope it's not. But we can go to the place that had the people in the basement. And I'll try not to wee myself. Ow! It's fine. Where we're going, we don't need landing gear or a hull. You know, never mind that it's next to the reactor. It's fine. It's fine. Owie, owie. It's fine. It's good. We don't need the ship anyway. We don't need it. We just need a raft. Ghost? Oh, ghost. Ooh. I wasn't scared. But the... What? Does this need a lantern? I have ideas. I have ideas. Okay. Never mind. They have fires inside. How do I get one with a fire in it? Why? I don't understand why I cannot light my artifact from the soul fire. I don't know. Oh, the lantern itself. Okay, so planet, moon thing. This solar system pulse from, so it's not the sun, it is the eye of the universe. Pulse through our solar system into theirs. They are from the moon of this planet. That pulse reacted with a rock that they had, which gave them knowledge. Terrifying knowledge. He shared the terrifying knowledge and went, hey, look over there. And then they built this. And then they moved it from where they were into this solar system. They locked something away. For reasons. I feel like that's not going to last much longer. Do you have a platform in you? No. Where are? Fuck it. Also no raft. Raft! Now, I will admit that when I booted the game after adding the DLC, it did warn me that there was an option to turn down spookiness or scariness or something. So I do have that knowledge in the back of my head. And those that have watched me for a while will know it's the anticipation of the thing and my own brain poisoning itself with anxiety that usually fucks me up. So it's the one that has the planet. Light me. God damn it. Why? Why won't you light? You know what? Really, really fucking stupid idea, but... Nope. That didn't like it neither. Oh, I really don't have long. I feel like there's also... There should be something up. up to the tower. Why is their face scratched out? Why? Is that saying that there's something under that? There's like a cave? An underwater cave? I know, it's about to get real wet here, baby. About to get real fucking wet. You know who's surprisingly dry, though? Don't know why this then crashes. I don't know if something hits it. So this one is the eye of the universe. They saw the eye. They scanned the eye. The eye will destroy the universe and them. So they stop worshipping the eye. And then they hid themselves in the shadow of the sun. I don't know how that works, but they did it. This looks like a more complete reel for whatever the thing they imprisoned was. Oh wait, no, this is the second one in that sequence. So they put a second seal on it. Okay. What is it, sweet baby? You're very demanding for some attention. Despite what you'd like people to think, I have fed you. You just wanting some attention? Come on, come be long, kitty. Where'd you go? Come here. Let me scoop you. He doesn't want to be scooped. Okay. Fuck me, I guess. I'm still really any closer to understanding much, but this was the temple to the Eye of the Universe, which has fuel in it that somehow didn't get burnt when they burnt this place down. That's still not gotten knocked over. Why is it so big? Giggity. Oh, because there was a way up. I knew it. It's not like I know that this is probably not that long until it gets fucked. Somehow. I don't know how, but I... Diving bell. Okay, so shack, tower, cave, diving bell. Hopefully this will mean something to me eventually. Okay, it's the Eye of Agamotto. They all went in. Okay. I mean, I knew that because I found their fucking bodies. So, great job. Yeah, get scooped. Wah. Yeah. Hold up. You gotta pay the cat tax. Yeah. Alright. What you moaning for? What you want? I see that tail go. This is Nyx. She is our little void. She's a sassy little fuck as well. You okay, miss? You still see that tail going. You may not be purring, but I know you don't hate this. You just don't really like being on your back, do you? There's the purring. So I kind of need to check the ship's log to make sense of the stuff that we've been finding, because we found quite a bit of stuff. But we don't have any context for any of it yet. Obviously, there's still a lot of places for me to explore, but yeah. Is it that you need a brush? Is that why you're yelling at me? Because I even fully changed out your litter box today. You got lovely fresh litter. Okay, yeah, headbutt the mic. That's sure to sound wonderful. No, you're scared. You're scared of the brush. You like it when I actually start using it on you, though. All right. Cats. All right. Okay, we're getting names. We're getting names of places. A massive artificial ring world hidden within some sort of cloaking field. It does not appear to be Harthian or Nomaian in origin. A slide reel from the river lowlands showed a strange vault being closed and sealed with chains and a glowing symbol. The slide reel from the Cinder Isles shows a glowing symbol and chains. A low-lying region near the entrance to the Stranger. There are wooden buildings along the banks. I found several ornate metal artifacts inside a workshop surrounded by ghost metal. What if I took one of the artifacts to the interloper? That's a possible thing. A slide reel that shows the origin of the Stranger and its inhabitants. Several slides have been burned and cannot be viewed. A pair of small rocky islands connected by a village of stilt houses. I found a large metal symbol for the Eye of the Universe inside a burnt-out building. A slide reel that shows the Stranger's inhabitants analysing the Eye of the Universe. Several slides have been burnt and cannot be viewed. A tower that sits atop one of the Cinder Isles. The upper floors can only be reached from a second entrance at the back of the tower. I found a slide reel that shows the Stranger inhabitants opening a secret passage in a round room filled with lanterns and murals. The inhabitants are shown filing into 3 of these rooms throughout the Stranger. Yes, but I do know more than that. Because I've been to 2 of those rooms that they go to. Because I'm just thinking that there wasn't really anything I could do in the interloper. Like, I found some dead Nemeans, and they kind of explained that ghost matter came from the interloper. Or at least that was my interpretation of it. So if the artifacts are somehow linked to ghost matter, that could be a thing. The main issue is just I don't know how the fuck to light this motherfucker. I have found fires. 2 of them. But so far has been useless. This is fine. What's with the ropes? Me no no. Me no no. Fire. Oh, but specifically fire for burning. Just enough of an idiot to try. Ow! You know, when this place floods, I bet I could get up there. Something is breaking or losing power. That's the diving bell, isn't it? It's probably a warning saying, "Stop, bitch, don't go this way." But, I'm too dumb to read. Okay, so the thing that is locked up has 3 seals, and it's inside the diving bell, which I'm gonna call a diving bell because I don't know what else to call it. Guessing this would have recalled the bell using the chains. Should probably go here, because I don't know if I can. Well, I know I won't be able to go here once it gets fucked. No, 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 no. That's not at all ominous. Oops. I still haven't found anything that lets me light this artifact, though. Oh, is that because there's not enough sun energy? Wait. Is that saying that this is siphoning our sun's energy? Because that might be what it's saying. Cheeky little fuckers. Well, here comes... Wait, no. There won't be water, because... What the... You son of a bitch! You son of a bitch. Okay, it doesn't do it on this side. What if I just straight up take this into the ship? What are you gonna do then? What if I expose it to the reactor? Nothing. An enormous reservoir with wooden piers and buildings on both shores. I found a projection showing the strangest current trajectory in the sun's predicted supernova radius. Oh, that's what it meant, not that it was siphoning stuff. I found a diagram of a hollow metal structure suspended by chains. There's a round hole underneath that appears to be the only entrance. I saw a building marked with a unique symbol recessed into one of the canyon walls. The bridge that used to lead to it has rotted away. Well, I now have a shortcut. A big shortcut. they brokered it. But now the bell is exposed. Ow. Owie. So obviously I'm missing how to understand their language. I'm missing how to light the artifact or where to get a lit artifact. We don't know what is in the clearly locked and triple sealed sarcophagus looking thing. But yeah, it can only be good things, right? Definitely not some kind of eldritch terror. Right? Yeah. Is there anything... over here. Short answer, doesn't look like it. The claw. The fuck? The claw. Okay, so sun, nipple, fire, nipple, fire. This is saying that the claw has... they've lost control of the claw. The claw. And that there's something at the very bottom that controls the claw, maybe? Possibly? Maybe it was this thing? The claw. Well. I see a thing. So far, there hasn't been anything in the water to try and kill me. I mean, so far we haven't found anything alive. Not that that's different from the rest of the game. The only thing we found anywhere else is Harthians. Okay, so this is... It looks a lot like cockroachy to me. Great, that was very enlightening. Damn. Fuck it. I don't know. What did you miss? Things. Not much, is the honest answer. I don't think anymore. We haven't found... we haven't found a way to ignite the artifacts. Super sneaky place. Uh-oh. The timing. But this seems less positive. They don't look like good guys. Okay, so that's this tower. I think. So there was an observation point. So if I had to say where that was, I would have said it was more along that way. I do need to remember that this has flooded. Oh, that's electrical? Why are those electrical? Owie. Okay. We have chambers. I could potentially cross. Motherfucker, is this where I can light them? Oh. Okay, we found the third one of these. Which is much the same. So far, it's only the second one that we went to that didn't have all of its like slots occupied. The sun's about to explode, because of course it is. Sun. Discussion. Sadness. Reminding them of their own planet. They decide to kill themselves. I don't fucking know. Maybe it wasn't supposed to kill them. Maybe it was supposed to be like suspended animation. Yep, the third thing. Okay. I need to recheck that lantern piece. Do I? Or read what it logged. Yeah. Slide reveal that show the stranger inhabitants congregating around a strange green fire. Does it light when they sleep? A room full of burned slide reels piled next to a strange device. I found a hidden slide reel that shows a container marked with a glowing symbol being handed to a shadowy figure. The lights are extinguished and the figure carries the container down into a dark well. The reel I found in the... yeah. Okay. You will never tell. Yeah. Whee! Ah, who needs a spaceship? Oops. Where was it? Viewing the tower from. Fuck. That had the hidden bullshit. Oh, is that when it expands the sails? What if the water level decreased? Oh, because this is the burning room? Maybe? I have read this one. I want to say that this is the technology that would have burnt that. And then that brings me back here. know that any of that was helpful. Well, I'm dead. No, I'm not. I'm alive! I thought I died, but I live. I'll die when I'm dead. What does that mean? Your guess is as good as mine. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no! Well. At least I have my emotional support lantern. Oh, that's awkward timing. Oh, that's really kind of awkward timing. It's kind of working out so far. Ow. If I didn't know any better, I would say this is jump fuck. I would say that this is a jumping location. Why though? I don't know. I don't know. I got a nice pick of that ass. I don't really think there's a reason I want to be here. Is Discord shitting itself right now? Because Burnbot is struggling. Hold on. It's not just spamming go live messages, is it? No, good. But yes, Discord is perhaps doing a poop. That's fine, as long as it's Discord and not my bot specifically. That's still pretty fucking... high. Okay, so I can't get up there once this is flooded. Maybe if I poke the fire? No. Maybe if I sleep? Hey, start. Action. How you doing? That did... That does show a different... Those green flecks, those aren't normally there. Did I get any knowledge? I don't really think so. No? No. Don't know where this is. Okay, well, maybe now I have enough information that I can light an artifact. Maybe. I have an idea. Is it the right one? I don't know. The fuck happened? The autopilot's drunk. Okay, so what happens? If I go down here. Pass the fuck out. Excuse me? Where'd they go? Where'd they go? I lit the thing. I lit it. You can't see. It's behind. It's lit. Where did they go? Where did the creepy, desiccated skeletons of the antlered owl creatures go? Ugh. Continue playing, don't worry. Yeah, I... What the fuck? Oh, shit! Oh, shit! 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 That's not kind of creepy. Eh? This is interesting. Oh! So speedy quick. Oh, that's not at all fucking creepy. Oh. 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 All I know, if I use conceal, that's watertight. The issue is that I don't actually know that. Don't like how fucking dark it gets. Okay. Shit. So if I can go to the tower... What happens if I sleep in the tower? Does it take me to the tower? I appreciate that's an incredibly dumb collection of words. But they make sense in context, or at least, God, I hope they make sense in context. So what if I don't have the artifact? Okay, so yeah, I specifically need the artifact to make it work. Interesting orchid. What kind of fucking civilization was this? Okay, we got the hands. This might seem like a stupid question, but do I still have a time limit? That's a yes. That's a yes. The sun exploding. We've gained knowledge. I don't know if any of it's inherently useful in and of itself, but we did it. Where even is the sun right? Oh no, there it is. So the stranger goes further and further away from the sun as well. Oh, maybe that's what these sails activating is. It's like, is it a propulsion system? I don't know. There's a lot of shit I don't know. So did I get kicked out of the first dream, for lack of anything better to call it, because the thing got flooded, or did I get kicked out because I activated the staff thing? I rode a raft to the bottom of a massive canyon. Looks like there are buildings set into the cliff face high above. A secluded village nested within a cove. Candlelit tower sits atop a nearby island. The dense forest along the banks of a river. So that's telling me that I need to do all of that, which is a hell of a thing to try and remember, bearing in mind that unless I've been a massive fucking idiot, which we know is possible, there's no way for me to access this log unless I am in the ship. So you just have to remember that you need to do all of these steps. What is up with you there? Hmm? So clearly, I need to explore the canyon in the not dream. I need to explore the canyon area more, and I need to explore the dream more too. And we confirmed I can only get to the dream if I have an artifact. And I rest at one of the... Okay. We've got a bunch of stuff. It's such a different approach. It's such a different approach to the rest of the game. Um, we don't know what the fuck's going on with the grabby hand that has lost. Maybe I can interact with the grabby hand in dream. If I interact with things in the dream, does it interact with things in the not dream? I don't know. Presumably, I need to acquire or break the 3 seals on the sarcophagus thing in the diving bell, which presumably I gather those from the dream, because we've basically been told how to find one of them. I don't know, but I am unfortunately pretty fucking tired, so I think I am gonna call it here, which is a bit early for me. But it feels like it's a not a terrible point to call it. But yeah, I don't like. Uh, I used to be very afraid of the dark. I know that a lot of people have fear of the dark. But like the whole anxiety, imagining the worst things, like people that have thalassophobia. Um, same kind of thing of it being not necessarily being just the darkness in and of itself, but what could be in the darkness. Um, so yeah, the game's shitting me up a little bit because of that. And it's only doing it because the game told me you can turn the scariness down. There was a setting somewhere. Yeah, reduced fright makes certain frightening sequences easier to navigate. Now that might just be it makes things less dark. Or it could be that there's something that is actually gonna like have jump scares or some shit. I mean it probably won't, but you'll openly tell me it isn't much as in scare jumps. Yeah, but it's like the thing is because I know my body's expecting it now. And for me, it is the expectation, the anticipation, and the anxiety of when's it gonna do it that is so much worse than the actual thing. I am a very anxious being. The more you search, the less anxious you'll be, because you'll understand more. Yeah, it doesn't help that the zombie Well, they're not zombies. The desiccated owl things are pretty creepy. um, but yeah, I'm gonna call it there for tonight because I want to try and get an early night. But we will be back on Thursday with more of this. I have no idea how long this is. I think the guy that recommended it to Tingles and I said that it can take as long as the base game, if not longer. But at the same time, I move surprisingly fast, apparently. So I don't know. I feel like we've not made much progress, but at the same time, we've made progress. I know a lot more now. I've not necessarily actually done anything yet, but I suppose that the knowing how to access the dreams is kind of a big thing. Presuming that I need to get um the seals to break the thing. My way of exploring made some things very accessible. Yes. Yes. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. I will catch you next time. Have a good one. Later.